Hi everybody, this is Sean Turconi with Resume CEO. Today I want to go over a couple of reasons why you should not write your own resume. Reason number one, you are a professional retail agent, you are a professional manager, you are a professional accountant, whatever your job title might be. What you are not, most likely, is a professional resume writer. So just like you would not probably want to do your own accounting, you would probably not want to be your own lawyer. You would probably not want to be your own doctor. What you do is you pay people to do that for you. And the reasons for doing that are actually pretty obvious. They're professionals in that field. They've studied, they've trained, they've done it a million times. They know what to look for, they know the ins and outs. So what you have to do is kind of fork that over to the fact that your resume, as much as we are attached to our own resumes and we're attached to everything that we've done in our career because we work so hard and we just want to be able to make it the way we want to and put everything on there. And that's great, but the thing is that's not going to get you the job. It's not going to get you the best job opportunity that you could get. You might be able to apply to those jobs, but in terms of getting interviews for those jobs, it's probably not likely. Every now and then, yes, we do get lucky and things like that. But the thing is when you have somebody professionally write your resume, what they're going to do for you compared to what you can do for yourself is night and day. It's like if you wanted to do surgery on yourself. Yeah, you could do it, but the outcomes probably aren't going to be that great. So what I want to encourage you to do is invest in a resume writer, which is investing in yourself and investing in your own career. So number one, you're going to get a higher quality resume that's going to be keyword rich. It's going to be targeted to the job that you're pursuing. One of the biggest mistakes that I see most of my clients coming to me with is the fact that they don't have a targeted resume. What they have and what they come to me with is the request for just give me a generic resume. I can't think of anything worse as a former recruiter, as a former staffing representative. I've worked in HR for years, certified professional human resources. And what I can tell you is that a generic resume is going to get you generic results. When I say generic results, what I think of in my mind is there's 100 people most likely applying to the same position. So you're going to get generic results within that group of 100 people. You're going to get what they get most likely. And the person that's probably going to get hired over you is going to be either one, somebody knows somebody, which is probably the fastest way to get a job. But two, if you are applying with your resume and you don't know anybody there, the person who's going to get the job is going to have the resume that, like I said, is keyword rich. It's going to be targeted. Is going to be speaking about the employer to the employer and about what the employer wants, not what you want. So number two, I'll say this, having an objective at the top of your resume is, one, it's very outdated. Two, it does not speak to what's in it for the employer, because when a company is looking for a new employee, what they're looking for is what's in it for them, right? So you're always in the sales mode when you're in the job search process. I would even go far as to say is you're always in the sales mode when you're in your career, period, because it's always a sale. I mean, you're working for, when it all comes down to it, you're working for money. Nobody's working for free, right? Let's just be real about this. Yes, pursuing a position that aligns with your values and goals is definitely the best thing to do if you can do that. And I would encourage all of you to do that. But at the end of the day, what we're all trying to do is we're all trying to support ourselves and our families, and we're trying to be able to move forward in life. What we can't do if we're not getting paid. We can't help ourselves in terms of medical, dental, vision, retirement, any of that stuff if we're not getting paid and benefited properly. So what I would say is if you want to get the job, first and foremost, and I've said this in previous videos, you need to be a salesperson. You need to sell yourself to that company based on what they want. What are their needs? What are their pain points, right? So if you've ever been on the opposite end of a sale, and I'm sure all of us have been, you go into a car lot, you go into anywhere you're thinking about buying, like, some kind of electronic device. You'll have a representative come up to you, and they're basically trying to find your pain points, your needs that you have for this phone. What brought you in here today, right? So it's kind of like that. Think of that when you're thinking about a resume. What brought this employer to want a new person for this position, right? So, and what are their pain points? So if you know in your field that, say, for example, salespeople, if salespeople generally, the pain point for probably a lot of sales managers is, say, call night. People don't like to make calls. They hate it, and it's very rare that you get the salesperson, that more higher quality salesperson, that just loves calling. They're very personable, they're very social, they're very energetic, they're always on, they're always focused on the numbers, they're ready to go, and they will follow the sale all the way through. So that's pretty much what you have to do. You, first and foremost, are a salesperson. Second, you are whatever your job title is or whatever you're pursuing. So I'm going to leave it there for today, but return back. This is Resume CEO. My name is Sean Turconi, and we will have more videos where I can give you the insider advice from a human resources perspective, recruiter's perspective, resume writer, career coach's perspective on how you should be looking at your career. Thanks. Take care.